Hey there, guys. All right, today we are back with some history matters, and this time we are asking the question, why didn't the U.S. declare war on the Ottoman Empire during World War One? Short animated documentary. Um, Honestly, I do not know the answer to this question. I did not know that they did not declare war. I assumed that they had declared war on every single member of the Central Powers. But did they only declare war on Germany? They might have. I'm realizing now that I really do not remember. I am, as of recording this, sick. So I apologize for the state of my voice. Hopefully, it doesn't become too much of a problem. But with all that said, let's go ahead and dive right in.
In April 1917, the United States declared war on Germany as a
Fight, you
result of
nerds.
both the Zimmermann Telegram and unrestricted submarine
Hold on, I want to read that.
The United States declared war on Germany as a result of both the Zimmermann
Dear Mexico, we have the best idea. How would you like to get California and Texas back and the other bits in between that nobody remembers the name of? If yes, just invade the US and we will totally help. P.S. Don't let the Brits see this. Forever yours, Germany. X.
Telegram and unrestricted submarine warfare targeting American ships. Later on that year, America also declared war on the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Okay, so they did do the Austro-Hungarian.
However, the Ottoman Empire, an important part of the Central Powers, was left well alone by the United States. Which raises the obvious question, why? Why didn't the US declare war on the Ottomans? So, as you'll know, the First World War expanded rapidly due to the web of alliances and obligations that dragged more and more nations into the conflict. The United States, though, had no such obligations, and so was in no rush to expand its war out of some notion of solidarity. This is why the US later declared war on Austria-Hungary. The official reason was that the US now saw the Vienna government as a vassal of Germany, and thus complicit in the crime.
Also your fault. The Lusitania, the destruction of Belgium, the Zimmermann Telegram. What?
Of Germany, but the actual reason was Italy. The Central Powers were rapidly advancing, and Italy lost 300,000 soldiers in 3 weeks. This led to the Italian Prime Minister resigning and Britain and France sending troops to reinforce the area. American military leaders believed that they would need to send troops in soon as well, and so pushed for a declaration of war so that could happen. With the Ottoman Empire, though, there was no such worry. By the end of 1917, the British and its empire's troops had pushed the Ottomans back to here. As a result, many US politicians and generals believed that the Ottomans were no longer a threat, and so American involvement there was pointless. Beyond this, the American government had little involvement in the region, and its interests weren't served by deploying troops to fight there.
Oh, how times have changed.
They wanted no territory from Constantinople, and America's primary concern of Britain, France, and Italy defaulting wasn't reliant on the Ottoman front. As such, Wilson's government opted to focus on Germany in the west and the Austro-Hungarians in Italy. Beyond this, there were 2 other reasons why America didn't declare war. The first was that US-Ottoman relations weren't actually too bad, barring them no longer talking to each other, that is. America sat outside the Ottoman geopolitical neighbourhood, and so Wilson believed that they could act as a counterbalance to European meddling after the war. The British, French, Russians and Greeks had actively fought against them, whereas Germany and Austria had brought them into a doomed war. As such, it was hoped that the Ottomans would turn to the only power that didn't try to fight them after the war, and this would hopefully open up American markets to the Middle East. The second reason was that many in the State Department and military remembered that during the American-Philippine War, the Ottoman Sultan, who was also the Caliph of Mecca, used his influence to convince many Muslims in the Philippines from rebelling against the United States. As such, many Americans were grateful but also cautious. The Ottoman Sultan had infamously declared the First World War to be a religious war against the Entente. And if the US were to fight against Constantinople, then those in the Philippines who had heeded the Sultan's words before may do so again. And the US didn't want another rebellion whilst trying to deal with Germany, which is why the two never fought, or really even acknowledged each other's existence throughout the war. Thank you for watching with a special...
And that was why the US did not declare war on the Ottoman Empire during World War I. This was a much more complicated answer than I had assumed coming into this, especially that last bit there with the Philippines. I didn't know anything about that, so learned something new. But other than that, this was a good episode. History Matters always managed to fit so much information in so little time. I truly do not understand how they do it. But I hope you guys enjoyed as well as I did. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.